Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're jumping into a really pivotal moment in the Mahabharata. It's a story that isn't just about battles and weapons, but about what really makes a hero. We're talking about Arjuna's heavenly trial.
So, let's start with a big question, one that really gets you thinking. How do you prepare for the greatest war in history? I mean, really think about it. Is it all about getting the biggest, baddest weapons you can find? Or is there something deeper to it?
Well, the answer, as you're about to see, is that the ultimate preparation goes way beyond just being a good fighter. For Arjuna, it meant he had to journey beyond the world of men, all the way to the realm of the gods, to face a trial of his character. It was a test of who he was on the inside.
Alright, so let's set the scene. Our story picks up right after Arjuna has gone through this incredible penance and has just been gifted the ultimate weapon, the Pashupata, from Lord Shiva. You'd think that would be the end of his quest, right? Well, not even close. His journey for divine power was really just getting started.
So imagine this. Arjuna is just standing there, probably still trying to process his encounter with Shiva, and suddenly the sky just fills up with gods. We're talking about the Lokapalas, the powerful guardians of the entire world. All of them came to see him. This was a serious power meeting, you know? You had Yamaraja, Varuna, Kuvera, the heavy hitters.
And listen to this, they didn't just show up to say hello, they came bearing gifts, and what gifts they were. I mean, the arsenal Arjuna received was just unbelievable. Yamaraja, the god of justice, gave him this incredible celestial mace. Varuna gave him the Naga Pasha nooses, basically inescapable celestial ropes. Kuvera gave him the Antardana weapon, which could knock his enemies out cold. But the biggest gift of all, it came from his father Indra, the king of the gods, and it was an invitation to heaven.
And just like that, Arjuna's about to embark on a journey that's completely out of this world, literally. He's leaving the mortal plane behind to travel to the home of the gods.
Indra's personal charioteer, Mitali, descends in this unbelievable chariot. I mean, try to picture this thing. It's shining like a second sun, pulled by 10,000 celestial horses. And it's not just for transport. No way. This thing is a floating fortress, just loaded with divine weapons. Swords, maces, thunderbolts, you name it. It was pure power on wheels.
So where are they headed? To Amaravati, Indra's capital city. And this place, wow, it's not your average city. It's a paradise where flowers from every season are blooming at the same time. The trees have golden leaves, and there's celestial music just floating on the air. Mitali makes it clear to Arjuna, this place is exclusive. You can't get in if you're wicked or if you're a coward in battle. It's a reward, you see, for the virtuous.
Okay, so Arjuna arrives in Amaravati and he's treated like royalty. But his training, well, it's about to take a really strange turn. Something a warrior like him would never expect.
Indra is so happy to see his son. He welcomes him with open arms, even sits him on the throne right next to him, and the scriptures say Arjuna just shone, like a second Indra. So he gets down to business, mastering all these incredible celestial weapons, even Indra's famous thunderbolt, the Vajra. But here's the thing, even surrounded by all this heavenly glory, his heart was still back on earth with his brothers, thinking about the war that he knew was coming.
Alright, and this is where it gets really weird. After Arjuna has mastered literally the most powerful weapons in existence, Indra tells him, okay son, now I want you to learn singing and dancing. Seriously, he's supposed to learn from the Gandharva master Citrasena. Now, for a warrior getting ready for the biggest war ever, this has got to seem completely random, right? But Arjuna, being Arjuna, trusts his father. He has a feeling there's a reason for this, that it'll all make sense later.
And here we go. This is the real test, the heart of Arjuna's trial. He's proven he can fight, he's proven he's the best warrior. But now he has to face a test of his character, an ordeal that's going to challenge everything he stands for.
So behind the scenes, Indra tells Citrasena to send the Apsara Urvashi to visit Arjuna. Now Urvashi is known as the most beautiful of all the celestial nymphs. When she hears about Arjuna and his incredible virtues, she is completely captivated. The god of love, Kamadeva, has struck, and she decides she has to have him.
She shows up at Arjuna's place and she does not beat around the bush. She lays it all out there, telling him straight up, "My heart is stolen by your virtues. I'm overcome with desire. Let me possess you tonight." Just like that. She makes it clear she's there because she wants him and hey, his father sent her.
Arjuna is floored. absolutely shocked. He literally covers his ears. He tells her, "Wait, you've got this all wrong. When I looked at you in court, it wasn't with desire, it was with respect." He knows who she is. She was the wife of one of his own ancestors, King Pururava. To him, she's not a potential lover. She's like a great-great-grandmother. His response is so powerful. "You are the mother of my dynasty. I bow my head to you as my mother. Please protect me as your son."
Well, Urvashi does not take this well. Rejection turns her passion into pure rage, and trembling with anger, she hits him with a devastating curse. For insulting her, she says he will lose his manhood. He'll be forced to live as a eunuch, a dancer, completely stripped of his identity as a warrior. It's a truly humiliating curse.
Now this sounds just awful, right? A totally unfair punishment for doing the right thing. But, in the celestial realms, things are often not what they appear to be. And this terrible curse, it was actually about to become a blessing in disguise.
So here's the million-dollar question. Was this a punishment for his righteousness, or was this whole shocking episode part of a much bigger, more intricate divine plan orchestrated by his own father, Indra?
When Indra finds out, he sits Arjuna down and explains everything. "Son," he says, "this isn't a punishment, it's a gift. Remember how the Pandavas have to spend their last year of exile in hiding, completely incognito? Well, think about it. What could possibly be a better disguise for the greatest warrior on earth than living as a eunuch and a dance teacher? The curse was set to last for exactly 1 year, the perfect amount of time, and after that, his manhood would return."
And that right there is the whole point of this story. It's the ultimate lesson from his time in heaven. In the end, Arjuna's greatest weapon wasn't a celestial arrow or a divine thunderbolt. No, it was his character, his unshakable, unbreakable commitment to Dharma. That was what truly prepared him for the war, and it was the very thing that would ensure his family's survival.
Before we wrap up, we just wanted to tell you a little bit about where these incredible stories come from.
Thank you so much for joining us. Here at Gyan Kalash, we're a multilingual channel, and we're passionate about sharing spiritual wisdom in English, Hindi, Marathi, Tamil, and Bengali, and we've got even more languages on the way. Our whole goal is to bring you these timeless treasures of Sanatan Dharma in a way that's simple, clear, and really meaningful. On our channel, you're going to find daily videos on everything from the Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita to the Mahabharata, Lalita Sahasranamam, Devadin Karol, stories of the saints of Maharashtra and Bengal, and the divine story of Adi Sankara. And it's all available in multiple languages. If you find what we do valuable, we'd be so grateful if you'd subscribe to Gyan Kalash. That way, you'll get notified about our daily videos. And of course, please don't forget to like, share, and help spread this divine knowledge with your family, your friends, and your community. Together, let's keep the beautiful light of Sanatan Dharma shining bright.